that. We had a couple of moments. You had a choice, nigga, on it. Your real colors, they showing. I'm real, nigga, I'm focused. When I come around, I'm fly with it. Stay moving, do buy with it. New sound, just vibe with it. Same truth, and we die with it. I see it like it's an optical. I never sit on the fence. Nothing to me is impossible. Music of means to the end. Most of the shit is illogical. All the young niggas depend on what they pretend. Just think with your head. Stop looking at trends. You wearing your eyes like it's topical. Clearly now, the pain is gone. The fame is on, and they play my songs. Yeah, it's real. Yeah, it's real. Yeah, I ain't talk is talk, and move is move. When I come in, bitch, I change the way. Got things to do. I done pay my dues. But where was you? Nigga, where was you? I said, take a look around you, nigga, find your way back. Find your way back, nigga, find your way back. I said, take a look around you, nigga, find your way back. Find your way back, nigga, find your way back. New era, I got y'all. Real gang, we pop off, no knockoffs. Open eyes, we watch out. Mobilize, won't cop out. COVID-19 cops out, don't flop now. Open skies, we fly now. New agenda, they try now. Most y'all getting real scared of the headlines when you find out. End game getting real near. If you don't know, you behind now. Behind the times, government hide behind the lines. Most brands trying to monetize. All of us have to stay inside, don't socialize. Yeah, talk is talk, and move is move. When I come in, bitch, I change the way. Got things to do. I done pay my dues. But where was you? Nigga, where was you? I said, take a look around you, nigga, find your way back. Find your way back, nigga, find your way back. I said, take a look around you, nigga, find your way back. Find your way back, nigga, find your way back.
Oh, that knowledge cock is
The sun is shining, the
Oh,
birds are chirping,
it's meaty
the
today.
bacon is sizzling.
That meaty dish.
Welcome
Oh yeah,
to the Daily Swole.
The daily motherfucking swole. Testing, 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 testicles. Welcome everyone to episode 14 hundo and 19 of the daily mother swole, the most muscular swolecast, beardcast, broadcast, gangcast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. We got an evening swole here. What is going on, beaches? What's going on, you booshes? You fucking sons of bitches. What's going on? Where are you? Where are you? Where are these fucking assholes that are not here on a 9 p.m. on a Wednesday? You're so busy. You're so busy you can't be here. You're so busy you can't be here for the live. Oh, you're so busy. You have so many things going on. So many things going on with everything closed. Can't put one past old Papa Swole. I know what's going on. I know what's going on. I know what's up. I see what's going on. I see. Don't think I don't see. Don't think I don't know. I know exactly what's going on. I know what's going on. I know what's going on. All right, here we go, fam. Step the fuck up. Hashtag step the fuck up. We got some tough love today. We got some tough love today, people. Yeah, I just went live on Instagram. I just went live on Instagram a little while ago. I was walking the pup. Episode 14 hundo and 19. Step up, step the fuck up. That's a nice one. We're off the Swole fam kick. No, we're not off. We're not off the Swole fam. I mean, the Swole fam is still number one. What up, Swole fam? What up, beaches? But I decided to change the board a little bit today. It's been like that for like a week because the Swole fam is always the most important thing. But I decided to mix it up with step up today. Now, what I'm seeing or what I'm hearing when I go live, when I'm talking to people, there's still a lot of people like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. What should I do? My gym is closed. Everything's closed. I'm going crazy. I'm so bored. Shut the fuck up. Can I just say that for everyone? I'm bored. I'm a bird. I did the bird. All right. You're bored. If you say you're bored, you are you're wasting your goddamn life. There is no reason to be bored. There is absolutely no reason to be bored. And I'm going to tell you why. We have to turn this into a positive as soon as possible. Now, there's a reason why my content hasn't really changed. I've still been putting nuts on chins. There's more nuts on chin coming tomorrow, so stay tuned on the Swolenormous channel. We got some more NOC. I've actually gone into like content overload. I've even stepped up my game. There's even just more content than there normally is. And it's not because I have more time. I mean, this is what I do. This is what I do. I'm putting the shit fucking down like I normally do. And I think it's more important now than ever to keep things normal. And when I say normal, they're not normal. They're never normal. Things are always going to change. But to absolutely just legit just fucking go all in on doing the same shit that we always have been doing. Because this situation, you can look at it as a negative. I don't look at it as a negative. I don't. And I want to tell you why. I'm not saying that it's a good situation. I'm not saying I want people to die. I'm not saying I want people to get sick. I'm not saying I want people to lose their jobs. But we have to look at it as a positive because we don't have another option. What's the option? To cry, to complain. Oh my God, woe is me. Everyone's in the same fucking situation. Everyone is in the same situation around the world. Everyone's in the same situation. We all have this virus on our shores. We're all getting into quarantines and issues based on our local jurisdiction. We're all fucked as a world. We all have this. This is something that a lot of people are getting really sick from. A lot of people are having a lot of problems from. And also a lot of people are having no issues from. You have it both ways. So there's a lot of changes coming. We're going through a lot of changes. But at the same time, we need to look at this from a positive. And when I say look at it from a positive, we need to make it a positive because there's a lot of negative. It's so easy. That's the easy way out. The easy way out is to make it a negative. Come on. I mean, think about the people that are dying, the people that are sick, the doctors, the people like the first responders, everyone that's working on the front lines. That's easy to look at as a negative. Oh, we're running out of masks. You go watch the news, it's all negative. It's all negative. Go watch the news. Go watch the news. Go follow Fox News or CNN or fucking the New York Times. Goddamn, absolutely the bottom of the bucket of fucking common sense and information. Just scraping the bottom of the barrel. These news companies, honestly, the news companies should be fucking ashamed of themselves. Absolutely fucking ashamed of themselves. The media is disgusting. Now, I'm not saying that it's fake. I'm not calling it fake news and all that bullshit. But at the same time, it's sensationalized, which makes it fake in its own right. It's inauthentic, I think is better. It's not fake news, it's inauthentic news. It's a story that is exaggerated. It's a story, and I'm not saying exaggerated like it's not serious. You guys know my content. I've been saying it's fucking serious for weeks and months. I mean, it's fucking serious. However, we have to look at it. We have to make the best of it. Agreed? We have to make the best of it. This is the world we're living in. This is the situation that we're in. Now, how are we going to handle it? This is really the basis of meditation. This is the situation. This is the world. This is what's going on. Now what? Now what do we do? Do we just roll over and fucking die? Do we just give into it? Oh, well, we're stuck at home now. We can't do jack shit. Oh my God, we're stuck at home. Look, not everyone has the same financial capacity. Not everyone had the same foresight. And everyone saw this coming. I saw it coming. I saw the gyms shutting down. I saw all that stuff shutting down. So I fucking went in. I got all the stuff that I needed to get. Pretty much everything. Not everyone had the ability to do it. Okay. That being said, maybe you don't have equipment. Well, you absolutely can fucking do shit without equipment. You can practice yoga. The world of yoga is at your fingertips. The fucking world of yoga is at your fingertips. The world. You could do it all. You could do it all. You could practice yoga fucking all the time. You can meditate. No equipment needed. I mean, yoga, okay, maybe a yoga mat would be helpful. You can buy those. Those are never going to go out of stock. You can buy a fucking yoga mat. You can use a towel. That's the easiest thing to pick up online. Amazon, Walmart. Yoga mats are fine. You could buy those. You could find them everywhere. Okay? It's just a fucking square, like rectangular piece of rubber. So you have grip and stuff. You can get different mats. That's not a problem. Okay? A yoga block. You can't get yoga blocks. Use a book. Use a fucking couch cushion. It's just a support. Okay? Meditation, zero equipment. Zero equipment. You actually don't want to do anything during meditation. That's the point. These tools are literally what is going to give you the most strength and resilience for the rest of your life. So if anything that this situation we can take from, we can focus on all the things that were our shortcomings before that we never had time. For. Now you got all the time in the fucking world. The one thing that I fear is people are going to waste their fucking time And then all of a sudden we're going to find a vaccine or a cure or something that's treatable. People are going to take this seriously anymore. We're not going to prepare for the next pandemic, AKA the plague that's coming, the next one that's going to be worse. We're not going to fucking invest in that. All these big companies like Boeing and the airplane companies and all these industries are going to take all their fucking money from these stimulus packages that are going to get put out because they're going to get bailed out too. So they're getting free fucking money for doing jack shit. So everyone's going to get greased. Everyone's going to get jerked off. Everyone's going to get their free money. The lower class people are going to get fucking screwed, and no one's going to take this time to learn new skills and to practice things from a physical standpoint and from just a professional standpoint. Like you've never had a better opportunity to learn a new skill. Like if you got laid off from your job that you fucking hate, this is the best opportunity for you. Go online, learn how to video edit, learn how to do Photoshop. Sign up for Adobe fucking Cloud, pay $19 a month, and fucking watch every YouTube video you can on learning how to photo edit. And that's your new job. And then go on fucking Fiverr and Upwork, and then just do remote photo editing or podcast editing or video editing. Start learning a fucking skill, adapt, because it's only going to get more this direction. It's only going to go more digital. It's only going to go more distance. It's only going to get more distributed. Like you have all these opportunities. Okay, I'm not saying it's good that you got laid off. I'm not saying it's good that you have financial problems, but it is what it is. Are you ready to fucking handle it? Like now you have no choice. You had all this time before to prepare yourself. You had all this time before to build out a home gym or to prepare for this or to learn skills, but you didn't have time. Okay, that's an excuse, but okay. Now you do. What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with your time? Drop it down below. Those of you, and like I said, this is a tough situation, but we have to make it a positive. So what are you doing right now? Drop it in the comments. What are you doing right now? What are you doing with this extra free time? Is there anything that you're working on that you never had time before that you're prioritizing now? But the things that are going to help you the most don't need equipment. But it's not glamorous, right? It's not glamorous. People don't want to practice meditation. Oh, but you're just sitting there. That's fucking gay. Oh, you sit there, it's lame. I want to make gains. How am I going to keep my gains? Yo, you ready for this? You ready for this? If you don't have the same exact equipment that your gym has, you're not going to keep your gains. You're not going to maintain the same muscle. Sorry. You can just guarantee, just assume you're going to lose progress or you're going to change a little bit. If you don't have the same shit that you did before, you're not going to have the same results. It's that simple. Okay? It's that simple. Get over it. You might lose some muscle mass. Get over it. That's not the most important thing in the world. You can gain that back just like you did the first time. That's it. That's it. You just gain it back. You work hard and you gain it back. Oh, but I'm 40. So what? You could build muscle when you're 80. Maybe not as much, but all right. You know, these are not reasons to be miserable. Everyone's worried about protecting your gains and all the fucking stupid fucking home workouts, all that shit. Every fucking fitness influencer, here's how you work out at home. Here's a towel and you can slide on the ground. Oh God, the same commoditized fucking bullshit. It's so annoying. These home workouts. Jesus Christ. If you don't know how to do a fucking push-up or a squat or a lunge, at this point, the most commoditized nonsense. That's not helping people. That's not fucking helping people. I'm sorry. That's the same old shit, same old song and dance. How to do a crunch, how to do a lunge. You're not reinventing the wheel. Oh my God, I'm home. What am I going to do now? Your body moves the same way it does at home as it does at the gym every other day. That's not what's going to make the difference. Everyone is worried about the physical. That's not going to get you through this. Your favorite shirts is all beat up and ripped to shit. I was just wearing it and I decided to continue wearing it today. Honestly, when it comes down to the training, here's the problem with what's going on right now. This is just what I see, or just like, my thoughts. People are going to try. There's no reason to be bored, and trying to address psychological issues with physical training is not going to handle it. It's not going to last. It's not going to last. You need to address, because here's the situation. We have to deal with it psychologically. We're stuck inside. We don't have a lot of things to do, potentially, right? If you're making that excuse. So it's a psychological stress. We're scared, we're anxious, we're worried, X, Y, and Z. It's psychological. It's psychological. And that's right, Shannon. Absolutely. The grass is always greener. You don't care about what you have until the grass is always greener. Shannon Franklin says on YouTube, you never want to go anywhere until you can. Right. So I'm looking at this. I'm like, where do I normally go? I normally go to the gym. Well, now I'm not going to the gym. Okay. I order my food. I order my groceries. I order my food. The gym is the only place I really go. And now I'm not going there. I work out here. I'm fine. Totally fine. No worries. So I know a lot of people are completely upside down. They're used to going to work. They're used to driving. So now you're not driving to work. You're saving an hour each way. You're saving stress. You don't have to you can multiply your time. A lot of you are working remotely online. Great. You can build that business you always wanted to. You can learn that skill you always wanted to. All this extra time, you could do yoga, you could do meditation. I'm just telling you, fam, it's like the psychology, the mental, the brain gains is what's going to make the difference. It's going to make the difference. It's not the physical training. Working out is great, but we don't have physical stress. We have psychological stress right now. All the stress that we have is the anxiety, is the unknown, is worrying about family members, is worrying about finances, it's worry. It's fucking up here. Doing a physical workout's not going to solve that problem. It's a temporary high. Oh, I had a workout. I raged. Oh, great. I'm not saying don't work out. I'm saying that's not going to be the only thing that fixes it. That's not going to solve the actual issue. That's going to mask it. I used this example yesterday or the day before. That's like taking a Tylenol. When you have a headache, you shouldn't be taking that shit anyway. But if you take that for a headache, you're taking away the pain. You're not solving the issue that started the headache, which was dehydration or lack of sleep, or you ate gluten or you ate grains or bread or some garbage, and that gave you a fucking headache. It triggered a migraine. So you have to focus on the actual source of the problem. If you have mental stress, you need to address mental training and brain gains. That's why our meditation section in Swolenormous X is called Brain Gains, because you have to train your brain. You have to strengthen your mind. Resilience, resolve, adaptability, consistency. Pillar number 7. Let's fucking focus on the shit that's weak. Lisa Faser, maybe. I'm working with resistance bands and kettlebells. It's really challenging my stability and shedding light on my weaknesses, making new gains in new ways. Step up. Good for you. Good stuff. Jackie Siddall. I have been doing my best to work out at home since my gym closed. I have resistance bands, a small set of weights, yoga mat, treadmill, and I use whatever I can at home. Good for you. Brennan, the change for me is I was already anxious about leaving the house. This absolutely does not help at all. What? You were anxious about leaving the house? For what? Meditation. Nothing changes. It's all in your approach to it. If you say nothing helps or this doesn't help at all, then it's not going to help. If you look at this as a negative situation, it's going to be a negative situation. It's not complicated. A lot of people are complicating this whole thing. Oh my God. It's very simple. You're not able to go to a lot of places because we have a very powerful contagion that's spreading rapidly. And we're trying to figure out how we can mitigate this so it doesn't overload our medical system, so it doesn't overload everything and get worse. We're trying to slow it down and stop it so we can get back to life. So we just deal with it. And that's it. And whatever the situation is, we have to deal with. And it might not be glamorous, but if we look at it as a horrible, horrible thing that's happening to us, it's just something that's going on and we're all dealing with it. But how we internalize and how we deal with it on an individual level is going to be the difference between whether we lose or we have stress or we have real complications. Don't worry about everyone else. Don't worry about everyone else. Focus on you. Again, you got to be selfish. People aren't being selfish. You're worried about all the stuff you can't control. Tell me in the comments, what can you control? What can you control when it comes to the coronavirus? What can you control when it comes to the lockdown? Really, what can you do? What can you do? What are you going to do? You tell me. You tell me how you're going to fucking fix this problem. You yourself. How are you going to fucking fix it? You're not. You as an individual, you're not going to do jack shit. Okay? So what are you worried about? What are you being anxious and worried about in terms of things you can't control? That's a waste of fucking time. That's a complete 100% waste of time for things you cannot control. Oh, the shocker. I talked about that in my video the other day. Jesse Salzman, I've noticed a lot of news feeds saying lately people being affected by Kung flu are obese or diabetic. They are finally starting to address it. Oh, because they have no choice. Where you at, fat acceptance? You fucking idiots. You lazy fucks. Make me feel better about myself. Nope. You do it. You take care of yourself. You fucking step up. You handle it. Let's see here. Agreed. Mackenzie came in. You can control your attitude and outlook. For sure. It's all about perspective. There you go. Hannah, I can control how many times I fap in the day. That's right. Fap, fap, fap. That's right. You can. Angie Maritza, we can control ourselves, our habits, and our choices. No doubt. You can stay at home. Yep. Let's see here. Juice Dream, my emotions, nutrition, mental state, all on me. 100%. There you go. I like that. Anna Victoria, working on practicing better mental hygiene. Good for you. I like that word. Mental hygiene. I like that. Clean yourself. That's what meditation is. You're cleaning your brain. You're just going through the shit. You're allowing your body to fucking cleanse itself. Mental hygiene. I like that. Mental hygiene. Good shit. Phil, I cannot lick toilet seats. I don't. You shouldn't be licking those anyway, bro. But maybe you're never gonna get the coronavirus because you probably your immune system is pretty strong by now. I can only imagine. Let's see here. Netpunk, all I can do is structure my day as well as possible, structure my thoughts, and cope ahead. Damn straight. Jessica, the only thing you can do is stay at home and help to keep it from spreading. There you go. 100%. Dead on. Jen Henry, I can control what I put in and on my body. I can keep myself active and feed myself the right fuel. Hannah Banana Kung Flu, really? Oh, yeah. You didn't hear that? That was in the press conference, like a week ago? That's the best thing I've heard in my life. That was when they were talking about like how Trump calls it the China virus. I mean, he's not wrong. But I think what someone said, people are calling it the Kung Flu, or I don't know. That's funny as shit. Yeah, that's funny as shit. That's a small little, that puts a smile on our face in the midst of it. But let's not diminish the actual severity of it. But that's fucking hilarious. I love saying it. Oh, thank you, Al. I appreciate it. Every time I listen to the Daily Swole, I feel like Papa Swolio tells me exactly what I need to hear at that moment. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, what was it something that Trump said? Did Trump call it the Kung Flu, or did someone else call it the Kung Flu? I don't know, but I heard it in that. We all heard it when I was playing that, or we were playing that the news conference, like a week ago or something, and then that just kind of stuck easily because it's so awesome. Jamie Balcom, in order for things to change, I have to change. Joel Esco, second live. Love the content. Started binge listening from the archives. 8 hours a day at work. Finally catching up in the 1300s. Joel, have you listened to every episode from the beginning into the 1300s? You're a fucking monster. Oh, I'm glad. Thank you so much for checking out the archives. I hope you enjoyed the throwbacks. Fire. No, is that a real thing? No fucking way. Get out of here. Is that real? Phil Gerard, that one guy who did that virus challenge licking the toilet seat, is now confirmed to have it? No way. Did someone lick a toilet seat? Is that real? Can someone else like confirm that? Who the fuck licked a toilet seat? I don't want to hear this story. I do. You can follow up. Tell me this isn't true. Yeah, you deserve to get it. You deserve it. You think that's racist? The Kung Flu? I don't think it's racist. I think it's a play on words. Kung Fu? Kung Flu? That's an easy one. Oh my God. Anyone that thinks that's racist, get the fuck out of here. It's a martial art. You can call it anything you want. That just fucking works. I think there's a fine line between racism and absolutely hysterical humor. I think a lot of people are too. I don't think you're getting offended by that, Hannah, but I think a lot of people are too fucking sensitive if you get offended by that. I just think it's hysterical. Oh, Jesus Christ. See, I don't have all the details. I just hear the words. I'm like, "Oh, that's funny." I don't really know where it came from or if he said it or what said it. Trump called it the Chinese flu in his notebook. Oh God. Well, that's a special kind of Diana. No, the best was where Trump is being reported as saying, quote, "People are going to die who have never died before." Yeah. About that. About that one. Oh my goodness. It's true. Someone did lick a toilet seat. Oh my God. No way. If you lick a toilet seat, look, I mean, if you lick a toilet seat, you deserve to get whatever you get. You straight up do. Hannah, I did see a photo of a dude licking a toilet seat. Okay, coronavirus or not, there's no situation in which licking a toilet seat, that seems like something that would have happened on Jackass back in the 90s or early 2000s, right? The first one, you get like Steve-O to lick a toilet seat and everyone's like, "Oh my God, he licked a toilet seat at a gas station. Ew, gross." Or he ate dinner off a toilet seat or something or out of a toilet bowl. Audio experience is the bomb. Thanks, James. I haven't updated that in a while. There's just too many plays for content. I've been narrowing down and really focusing on certain areas, but everything is going to get kicked back up. There's going to be a lot of different changes and things in the upcoming weeks and months. So I haven't forgotten about the audio experience. It's just something that hasn't been a priority yet. A bunch of other things moving around. Some Instagram model started it on a plane. Well, they're dumb as shit. Mackenzie Kamen, Swole fam. Anyone else having a hard time sleeping? I feel like because I'm not used to being home so much, I'm not as tired when I go to fall asleep. Anyone else? What you can do is cut out blue light at night, stop using electronics late at night, meditate before bed. You can do those things, set up a little routine, maybe do some yoga, do some yin yoga, do a meditation. You could have some warm tea. It's also a matter of getting up early, getting some sun, doing some exercise first thing in the morning. Don't exercise late at night. Don't drink coffee in the afternoon or evening. Any kind of stimulants, any other types of things. It's more psychological. Your body's just not used to being in a schedule where you're not doing your set routine. You have to create a new routine. That's why it's so important to break up yoga. Like for those of you that are members, to do your Swollen 7, do a morning meditation, do a brain gains in the morning, then do something around midday. Then you do your workout, right? Then you do your meditation. Like you split it up. I'm splitting up shit throughout the day. I've been busy and more productive, if not the same as I have been. Like today was a full fucking day, but it's all about how you schedule and what you set up for your day. Faggery Daggery Do. That's a screen name for you. Kung Flu was alleged to have been said in private to Weijia Zhang, a CBS reporter. Well, it's hilarious. It's fucking hilarious. There's a lot of stupid shit. Let's be honest. There's a lot of stupid shit. I'm not saying it's correct or it should have been said to a Chinese person, but it's pretty fucking ballsy and funny as shit. Spring breakers are doing it. Corona challenge, spitting on doorknobs and licking elevator buttons too. What's going to happen is they're going to start getting arrested and actually tried for manslaughter and fucking third-degree shit when people start dying from it. That's a serious crime in an pandemic. Just spitting. That's disgusting. That's disgusting anyway. It just goes to show how stupid people are. I mean, the spring break shit down here is really fucking stupid. These kids are just completely fucking retarded. Completely fucking retarded. And it goes to show, it's like, wow, people that are 18 can vote? Oh, shit. Maybe we should drastically rethink our our drinking age. Maybe we should drastically rethink all of our everything that gives people that are 18 or 21. It's like, you're fucking dumbass people. You're stupid people. Think of how stupid you were at that age. Most people are dumb as fucking shit. And this is just proof. Yeah. Can you say when it comes? It comes from China, China, China. God, when he said that, that was a funny press conference, but it's also a little bit. It's very comprehensively embarrassing as well. That's what happens. Why does everyone wants me to do Trump impressions now? Yeah, I don't know why anyone would lick a toilet seat. Oh my god. Oh my god. Gross. I'm scrolling through. I just see a lot of people spitting on vegetables. Great. Excellent. Oh my goodness. Silver's Beats. I think someone has already been charged for manslaughter when they were licking things in Walmart, according to the headline. Oh, God. Ugh, people are fucking sick. Yeah, people are gross. Let's see. Nano Love. Sticking to a schedule is fixing my sleep. Brain gains, sunlight, hydration, blue light blocking glasses. Good for you. I think they should be. Phil says there are also people getting charged with assault and terrorism charges for going and purposefully coughing on people and cops in their faces. I think you should be. Absolutely. I mean, that's assault anyway. It's assault anyway. If you're going spitting on people, it's assault. That's disgusting. Yeah, that's disgusting. Let's see. Mackenzie Kamen. Who lives in areas that feel like the government and society aren't taking it super seriously? Well, I live in Florida, so I don't know who the fuck is taking it seriously here. I mean, spring break is still going on. I mean, people are still out and about. I walk the dog and someone's like, "You're outside?" Look, I can go outside. It's not raining coronavirus from the sky. I'm just not licking handles. I'm not shaking people's hands and hugging and kissing people. I'm going to walk my fucking dog. I'm going to go like move a little bit. I don't think you have to be confined to your house. You just can't be going out and just partying. You have to be smart as fuck. Yeah, Pedro, my feelings are hurt because I'm Hispanic and the Spanish flu offends me. It's like, yeah, if it happens, it comes from Spain or it comes from, if it's like an issue, it's not wrong, right? It's not wrong. The Chinese virus, well, it comes from China. I love how everyone like that gets upset about that. Anyone that gets upset about that and realize, well, it's correct. So, like, yeah, it's kind of correct. Anyway, so let's get into one of the stories. You guys can keep on dropping comments. Keep on dropping comments and letting me know what's going on. Drop it. What's going on in your area? How you've been doing? Where you live? What's going on in your area? And let's see what's going on. Yolanda says, me, everyone is out partying and socializing here. So fucking crazy. I've been social distancing for over 3 weeks. There you go. Ellen Josephine, I'm sticking to a schedule. I work from home normally, but get up at a decent time, work out, do some brain gains, clean the house, keep busy. Josh, the upside to this is it gives me more reasons to stay away from people. Yeah, as if there aren't enough already. Well, I mean, I guess if things are open, people are going to go out. That's the problem. And a lot of these governments, all these areas, what they do is they say, hey, you should not be out in public. You should be social distancing. You shouldn't be out in crowded areas. But then they leave the bars open. They leave all these places open. What do you think is going to happen? people are going to go. You're going to have customers. People are going to go anyway. So when the government asks nicely on your local jurisdiction, your governor, wherever you live, they ask and people don't do, then they're like, okay, well, fuck you too. Everything closes now. It's like people are children. And then they complain, yeah, because you didn't fucking listen, you idiots. It's natural selection. You're stupid. We have to protect everyone because of your dumbass. Okay? The people that want to perpetuate, the people that we want to reproduce, we need to be healthy. So all the stupid people, we need to keep them in line so we can procreate and strengthen and hopefully keep the species strong for the next generation. But it seems like everyone that we save is a goddamn brick. Look, I'm not saying that we should be eradicating people, but there are a lot of dumbasses that are coming out from this situation that, yeah, the human race would probably be pretty good without. Let's just be honest. No one wants to say that. I'm also not advocating people die. However, people that lick toilet seats, hey, anyone that licks a toilet seat, I think we can send to Mars. Anyone that licks a toilet seat, I think we can do without. Don't you think? Don't you think? I think we can do, I think our society, I think our gene pool, I think the human species and planet Earth can do without anyone that licks a toilet seat. Completely do without. Like, I think if I had a button right here on my stream deck and I could hit that shit and it was boom, like Thanos, I'll tell you what, doesn't make that gauntlet seem too bad. I don't know, 50%? I don't know. Like, I love the Avengers movies too. I think a lot of people did. And I think they were so good because a lot of people were looking at Thanos and like, he's got a point. He's got a pretty good point. I don't think it's not that bad of an idea. Now, you know, it's just it's a pretty sick approach, but at the same time, he's not wrong. A lot of people don't like to admit it. He ain't wrong. He ain't wrong. It's like, don't put this in your mouth. Don't lick toilet seats. Anyone that needs those obvious warning labels on food and toys and shit, hey, don't stick your finger in this electric socket. You cannot you can go down. You can go down aisle. Take that road. Here, take this pill. You go over here. You can go join the other paint chip eaters. Har, 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 har. Yeah, Darwinism. The Darwin Awards. If you want a fun book to flip through, download that, buy that, the Darwin Awards. Those are classics. I'm sure they probably have more versions now. Everyone that's doing fucking TikToks in the middle of the road, they're waiting for cars to pass, they're going out there and doing TikToks. Yeah, you can be disposed of. Yeah, you're going to go TikTok in traffic? Yeah, we don't need you. We'll pass. Oh my God. I'm just fucking around. But I'm also not. This is literally the definition of survival of the fittest. Oh, Candace Schashinger. People get really offended over the whole, quote, survival of the fittest talk, I noticed. Well, this is survival of the fittest. It is. It's survival of the fittest. People with stronger immune systems will survive. That's kind of how it always is. I'm not saying this is a good thing, but it's just a fact. If it was a much more severe plague, the people that can defend themselves, the bodies that have antibodies, the people that survive, that's all it is. Life is always survival of the fittest, whether we have medicine, whether we have technology or not. The strongest, and when you say strongest, it doesn't mean that you can bench 300. It means genetics. It means the ability to continue living to the next day to be able to reproduce and populate the species. People think, oh, survival of the fittest. Everyone thinks you have to have fucking abs for that. These are stupid people that don't understand science, that never read a book in their goddamn life. Okay? Survival of the fittest means you are surviving to live, to perpetuate the species, which is all we're here for. That's all we're here for. And it's survival. And it's not just survival of the richest. Yeah, but what's the difference? It's survival, period. I don't think there's a difference. We just like to layer it differently. Oh, it's not the physical strongest, it's people that have more money. Well, those people are surviving, aren't they? If you have more money and you can buy better drugs and you can, well, it's survival. It doesn't mean that they won't catch the flu and die the next day, but it's all the ways you can adapt. It's just survival of the fittest. People that do succumb to this and get and catch it and have complications, it's going to happen. It's happening every fucking day. But obviously their bodies can't handle it, whether they're elderly, whether they have underlying health conditions. That's what happens. If you get a severe illness like the coronavirus, like COVID-19, and you have underlying health issues, you are not the fittest. When I say fittest, the healthiest. You're not in the best position to survive, and then you won't. This is why it's so important that we take care of ourselves all the time, not just, oh my God, people are getting sick. I need to start eating healthier all the time. This is for the regular flu too. This is for the regular issues like diabetes, which people had no problem getting diabetes before this. And all of a sudden now, right? So all your entire life when it didn't fucking matter, fat acceptance, body positivity, now all of a sudden this pandemic goes around. Yeah, it's going to bite you in the fucking fat ass. Damn straight. Take care of yourself all the time. This is why. This is why. Yeah, after COVID, it'll be okay to put common sense as a skill on a resume. Yeah. Let me ask you, during the COVID-19 pandemic, did you lick a toilet seat? Um, yeah, okay. Next. Yeah, isn't that true? Fat acceptance, Yolanda, fat acceptance has been really quiet lately. Has anyone heard from the fat acceptance people? Yeah. Has anyone heard from them? Have you seen a lot of posts? I've seen some dumb shit. I haven't gone into it as much because I never really go into it. Sometimes people send me shit because I don't follow anyone and I don't go looking for it because, when you go to these pages, everything that they post is just bullshit. It's like you can make a video every fucking day about these channels. So every once in a while, I'll make one about Nico Cotto when he posts something stupid or Always Hungry or these like fucking binge eating channels. But I could do that every day. It's just, I don't want my channel to be all about binge eating. It's just annoying. It's the same old fucking shit every day. And especially when people are having food shortages and people are really dying and getting sick. Why are you posting these mukbang videos, you fat fuck? You disgusting troll of a human being. And it pisses me off once in a while. So every time it does get me pissed off, I'm like, I'll make a video. But I could do it every day. There's just endless content for it. Yeah, right? Will, all those make $4,000 a month from home. Oh, laptop income, right? Get out of the rat race and make laptop income. Yeah, how's that Amazon FBA going for you? How's that Amazon FBA? Yeah, they're not taking non-essential items, so try building an Amazon store right now, jabroni. Maybe some people are making sick profit if you can actually get... I doubt it. Most of the shit that you're fucking drop shipping comes from China. It comes from China. 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 Ooh, good one, Michael. They're going to attack the virus for fat shaming. Stop fat shaming me. Stop picking on me just because I'm fat. Horror. The MLM people are quiet because no one can afford their shit. Well, it's shit anyway. But hey. Papa Swolio, not to be some sort of skeptic and tinfoil hat thing, but did you hear how Sylvia Brown predicted a pneumonia respiratory disease in 2020? Isn't that something? I don't even know who the fuck that is. Who is that I have no clue who that is. No idea. Well, Nostradamus made thousands of predictions and all those come true kind of eventually. When you make enough predictions, one of them is going to come true. A lot of people that work for the CDC, a lot of infectious disease experts were saying it's coming for like the last 15, 20 years. Like a lot of people have been saying it's coming, and it has been coming. SARS and H1N1, like all these things kept on coming, right? But when it's not sitting on your face, you don't have the actual, oh my God, we have the urgency to make a vaccine. We don't want to spend $100 billion to have a vaccine. Why would we? It's not a problem. We're the United States. We don't have the problem. We're Europe. Yeah, and then when it fucking just explodes, busts a load all over your face, and then everything's fucked. Oh, maybe now we'll invest some money into it. Maybe now we'll pay attention to infectious diseases. Maybe now. Maybe now. Erica, I haven't gotten a spam phone call for a week. Yeah. And maybe they all got the coronavirus and they stopped blasting everyone's phone with garbage. Not that I want anyone to get sick. Disclaimer. She was a self-proclaimed medium. Oh, yeah. Good one. Can you imagine how many predictions she made that didn't come true? It's amazing. You make 1,000 predictions that are bullshit. And you make one that's right. Oh my God, she's a psychic. Like, you just go down the list and just say shit. Remember Miss Cleo? Thank you for calling Miss Cleo. That Jamaican woman. The syrup woman, the Aunt Jemima. I think it's like the same woman, right? Miss Cleo or Aunt Jemima, like she started a second business or something. That's what I heard. Legend has it. Jessica DeMarco. I'm sure the fat acceptance will pipe up soon. They will start crying how the medical field is fat shaming because doctors are saying obese people are high risk because they are. I'm still getting spam calls. All right, so some people are getting shit. Shane Schindel, as someone who was 370 pounds, I hate fat acceptance. I guess you have to grasp on something to feel better rather than work hard at your health. Fucking represent big time. You know what's crazy is that as hard as I go on fat acceptance and these kinds of issues and Alan's channel and everything, the people that are really the most supportive are the ones that are obese or have been obese. Like anyone that actually is talking authentically, that really has experienced being like obesity and the problems, no one supports that shit. Everyone's like, what the fuck are these people saying? Most people that I talk to, like my most popular videos are calling people fat to their faces. Remember that You're Fat video that got blocked on Facebook after it started being claimed as too insensitive? They stopped allowing me to promote that video, the You're Fat video. It was huge. And of course, after all of a sudden things ramped up, now I can't post that video anymore. They started blocking it. Not after it got like several million views. But, you know, you start telling people the truth, they like to hear it. People like to hear the truth, even if it hurts your feelings. Most people want to hear the truth. People don't like to get lied to and pandered to. No one likes to get patronized. No one, oh, you're fine the way you are. Oh, okay. No, you're not. No, you're not. None of us are fine the way we are. We have to improve. And it doesn't mean that you have to lose weight to be a better person. It doesn't mean you have to gain weight to be a better person. It doesn't mean you have to have abs to be a better person. It doesn't mean you have to have more money to be a better person. It just means you need to be working on yourself and working on self-improvement. Everyone can do that in their own way. And anyone that says they can't and gets offended by that is just a little bitch. Oh, can you imagine what they have? Oh, yeah, the level 4. The biohazard level 4. That shit's no joke. Jen, I always wonder what the CDC creates in their labs. Probably scary, deadly shit. Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, they have all the contagions in the level 4. Got to get the suits, got the double doors, got to get hosed off twice, all those like seal locks, like 2 or 3 layers. Oh, yeah. That kind of shit gets out. The fucking world is, if it gets out, gets out. Diana, every year for the past 15, our hospital prepares us for, quote, the pandemic. Yeah, that's the scariest part, is that this is not the pandemic that people are preparing for. People that are serious, people that are seriously taking this serious, this is like that's why the experts, that's why when you see the guy, Dr. Fauci and, you know, all the other people that are like the CDC guys that are like doing all the interviews and talking to people and making these or helping the governors and everyone make these decisions in the world and all that. This is like the reason why they're very calm about this is because in their eyes, and let's have this frank conversation, in their eyes, this is not a big deal. Like it is. And I'm not trying to say it's not. I'm not trying to speak for other people, even though I'm speaking for other people. But you can hear the way they talk, the way they throw the numbers around. You know that they're planning for like all their plans and all their structures and all their fears are this, but times 100, where the mortality rate is like 50%. Where like if you get it, chances are you're gonna die, no matter what age. And that's some scary shit. So if they ever ask very, and I think that's why people don't or didn't take it seriously early enough, because they're very bland, very black and white. They look at the numbers, they look at the spread, they look at the speed, they look at the the curve and how it's ramping up and exponential. But imagine if this was times 100. We'd be fucked already and inside out, and you wouldn't be able to. Can you imagine just bodies piling up? Like this is what can happen. It's not a fucking joke. Like this should scare the fuck out of everyone. Just because more elderly people are having more issues, okay, that's always going to be the case. It'll always be the case. When are you going to have an issue? When are you going to have a virus that just kills only babies but not older people? I mean, I guess you can, but weaker immune systems are always going to be weaker based on a virus. Like a weaker body is a weaker body, period. That's why health is important. So they're really worried about the real fucking atomic one. It's scary. Yeah, see, Spanish flu killed the. You're right. I mean, there's issues with what we talk about when you have like the viral reaction. Like just because if you're safe, not safe, if you're stronger, if you have a stronger immune system, that your immune system, if you're healthier, can have a stronger reaction. So younger people are going to have severe issues. They might not die, like in this situation. So you have like a lot of interesting or nuanced like body responses. Like just because your body immune system is stronger, it can have a more severe reaction to it because it's a stronger response, which means you have more side effects or more severe side effects. Like the way out of my realm of expertise, but these are all the things that I've heard and that I've been kicking around in my brain. Things to think about, but it's important to take this shit seriously. Oh my stars, I've managed to catch the podcast. Been fucking live for an hour, Allison YX. Been live for almost a hour. All right, we got some more. Did I even get to the story yet? I didn't even get to this one fucking story yet. We're crushing it. We're deep into it. We're going deep today, fam. Going deep. Here we go. First story of the day. We got one from Courtney, new member. What up, Courtney? What up, Courtney? Yeah. How is it over in Hong Kong, Allison? I'm in Hong Kong. Tell us what goes down. What's going down in China? Tell us what's going down with your Kung flu. I'm sorry. Too soon? Courtney, okay, so obviously being on lockdown means lots of home workouts, but I also thought that meant I couldn't do any warm-ups. I usually warm up on the treadmill or elliptical, but seeing as I have neither, I thought I was shit out of luck, but I decided to just walk around my tiny-ass studio apartment for 15 minutes as a warm-up. Feel a little ridiculous, but it's better than nothing. Abso-fucking-lutely. It's better than nothing. I love this post. I actually bring it up in my YouTube video tomorrow because everyone that's complaining that they don't have space or they don't have the ability to do something. Yeah, well, Courtney is fucking walking around for cardio. How many of you have a step mill at your house? Probably not. Let's fucking get it done anyway. Good for you, Court. Good for you. Good shit. And this one's from Tim. I wanted to give a shout out to anyone that's doing transportation. Always talk a lot about, medical, doctors, and I've been, all first responders, fire, police, EMTs. I mean, everyone, dispatch, everyone that's working on for front lines, but also transport, people that are still keeping the supply chains, people that are working in a high risk. If you're in the public right now, you're in high risk. You're around a lot of people that could be transporting or transmitting this disease. So check this out. This is from Tim, and he says, delivered one maxed out trailer of produce to a Sprouts, that's a supermarket, and been waiting over an hour or two for my next one. Kind of wishing I was sitting at home quarantined so I could see my wife and my baby more. However, the world's got to keep on ticking. So the next time you complain about quarantine, this is my interjection. The next time you complain about quarantine, how you have to stay at home, there are people out there working that would love to be at home with their loved ones. That would love to be in fucking quarantine right now. So Tim continues and says, I wish all the panic buyers and hoarders understood the repercussions their choices have. The warehouse workers are more worked and stressed because of more orders and being short-staffed. That stress makes them more vulnerable to getting sick, so more risk of being further short-staffed. This also causes delays in loading, meaning it takes longer to get product to stores. It also messes with our schedules, causing some truckers not to be able to take their scheduled loads, meaning more delays. To the fam that's staying home, please bond with loved ones, cook homemade healthy food, exercise, do yoga, and play some games for those like me who are still out here. In other news, our first kid, our little girl, is turning 1 next month, so I'm excited every time I come home to see the little ways she's grown. So much love to you and yours, Tim. Thank you so much for putting in the fucking hours to delivering all our privileged fucking vegetables and fruits and stuff like that to Sprouts. So thank you to you and everyone else that's fucking still hustling. Much respect. And there's a lot of people. Just think of like everyone's rushing to get food. Who's bringing your food? Are you hunting? Are you farming? If you're not, you depend on people like Tim to fucking bring your shit. So these are people that are fucking warriors still out there, man. It just goes to show that these are the people that are bringing your food anyway. COVID or not. These are people that are always bringing your food. These are people that are always delivering your shit. They don't get the respect anyway. Look, there's no job that's too small. Everyone that can do a job right now, anyone that can produce for the economy, anyone that can produce, period. Anyone that's working from home, in person, everyone is valuable. And it's more valuable than ever. We have to keep this shit fucking rolling. We have no choice. We have no choice. So this is from Hong Kong. Allison, thanks for asking, Papa. We are actually quite under control. We have less than 500 cases, actually, and that's since late January. We have not yet instituted a lockdown, not even Hong Kong. Well, Hong Kong's kind of its own... Hong Kong is its own thing, right? It's like its own entity. Is there like a wall or something around it? I've never been, but I know it was under British control until somewhat recently. Let's see. Christy, I heard on another podcast, they were talking to a doctor about COVID-19 and why some people get so sick and others don't. The doctor said it can be due to blood type, among many other things. I also heard there's multiple strains of it, right? So you might have gotten one but not the other, a more severe one. Not sure about that yet, though. Allison, back from Hong Kong, or in Hong Kong. Although they are discussing closing down entertainment venues and limiting group outings because people have been complacent, and we've had an increase. Yep, people get complacent. Hey, there's no problem here. We can still do our normal shit, and then it spreads more. There you go, Jessica. Thank you, Tim, for making my dinner possible. Oh, Jesus Christ. In Honolulu, Costco posted a sign before walking in saying there's no returns on toilet paper. Who the fuck is returning toilet paper? Do you not have to wipe your ass anymore? Anyone that returns toilet paper anyway is a jabroni. Stop hating, bruh. I'm a gas man out in Vegas, and we still have to turn people's gas on and go into their homes still. See, that's a tough one. I was thinking about that because summer is coming up. Coffee in my beard. And it's already hot as fuck down here in Florida. So people that need air conditioning help and air conditioning repairs, you're going to have to go into people's houses. So much for a quarantine. How's that going to work? Right? You have someone going from house to house. They pick it up. They carry it to the next one. Like, how do you sterilize your house when someone has to come in and fix your AC? Or it's like it's a risk. Like, you just have to do it. Bum, 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 bum. Right. Hong Kong is a special autonomous region, so we are Chinese, but we have our own administration. Yeah, something like that's what I thought. Let's see. Nana Love, 2 strains came together. Fucking nasty bats is what they're saying. Nasty bats. You nasty bats. Bat stock is going down. If you have any stock in bats, you might want to sell. Bat stock is not going up. You get a good deal on bats right now, right? This one's from Sherry from the Swole fam. Michigan here. Hey there, fam. Continuing the 90-day dash. Today I did yoga and a walk along the river with my son. I'm feeling positive. Loving the connection as always with the Swole fam and getting outside for a long walk. Breathing in nature is the tits. Stay swole strong, fam. 7 pillars all damn day, every damn week. We got this. I agree wholeheartedly. Thank you, Sherry, for posting. This was a great post. So for those of you that are not Swolenormous X members, we just released. How many of you did the kids yoga or have kids? So we just launched a brand new 2 days ago during the accountability meeting. We released a brand new kids yoga section in Swolenormous X. So this was amazing, and everyone's fucking loving it. So everyone's posting pictures in the group of doing yoga with their kids and stuff like that. Just so you all know, there's a few more that are already in edit. So we're going to have like 4 or 5 of those up there pretty soon. So for those of you that enjoyed the kids yoga, you could drop that in the comments below. Those of you that enjoyed those classes, there are a bunch more coming for sure. Jen says, last night we did the kids yoga and my daughter absolutely loved it. With the anxiety on overload, she's been feeling the pressures of keeping up with schoolwork, and it's been really overwhelming for her. She's only 9 and in private school, so the work we get for the week is insane, which is fucked up already. Holy fucking shit. It's pretty fucked up that kids are still being stressed out with work. Anyway, but we're getting it done. I'd rather have her use yoga as an everyday outlet to relax and unwind than have her play video games in her free time. We put our home mats in the living room and then did an hour workout right after our yoga session. We're stuck at home till April 19th, so this will be a daily practice for us now. Can't wait for the next video. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Good for you. Good shit. Excellent. Excellent. Fantastic. Dawn Crane, just saw that you have kids yoga. I will be trying it tonight. Hell yeah. Enjoy. Enjoy. Origa, people who eat bats are assholes. Don't eat Batman. Don't eat Batman. Don't eat Batman. Well, then you'd be a cannibal. All right, here we go. We got another one from the Swole fam. This one's from Steve. What up, Steve? What up? Loving the Swollen 7 core and band workouts so far. Also doing the Swolga and mobility when I can, and getting in my daily brain gains too. I did my first 20-minute session this morning. Felt awesome. Good for you, dude. So this is all evidence of how you can stay positive. This is evidence of the Swole fam crushing it today, yesterday, and every fucking day. What's changed inside Swolenormous X? What's changed inside the Swole fam? Not much. Nothing. If anything, more content, more shit, more reasons to stay consistent, more reasons to stay focused. Now's the time where you have to stay more focused than ever. So make sure you just stay on it, fam. Stay on it. Yeah, definitely try it. Enjoy it, Diana. You'll like it. Let's see. Brennan, wasn't it a bat bit a snake and someone ate the snake? I don't know what happened. I think it was just, who knows? Ugh. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who the fuck ate what. If you're eating snakes and bats, you should probably. If you're eating snakes and bats and you have other options, you should make other choices. Just my opinion. I've never had snake. I've heard it's good. Probably tastes just like chicken, like most things. Could go for some human though. None of that COVID-19 human though. We've had those discussions about human meat on the podcast before. Would you eat human meat if you had the chance? You know, you didn't kill someone, you didn't hurt someone, but you had the chance to try human meat. I would. Why not? Why not? A nice gluteus medius. It's like a ribeye. It's like a human ribeye. All of a sudden you start talking about eating. Oh my God, it's so horrible. So many animals eat their own. But then I go talking about everyone fucking goes insane. Come on. Talk about a nice man steak. A good old man steak. You know, like, you know, medium rare. You don't want to go raw. I mean, that's not safe. No one got weird. It's okay. It's all right. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Anyway, here we go. Next one. Awkward. Dylan, hey fam, just a little post to help you keep up the hard work. The wife and I just did a 1 hour body weight, band, ankle weight, and ab roller exercise. We sweated our asses off and enjoyed every minute of it. And you can too. Just had to move the little man's toys out of the way. LOL. Have a great day. And Dylan was taking a picture with his wife and his child. So that was awesome. I just don't show pictures and last names and avatars here on the public podcast. But thanks for the post. I'm glad you and your family are fucking crushing it. Fucking getting it done. Proud of you. That's true, Will. It'll be really hard. It would be really hard. I would agree with Will. Will says man steak would be horrible with all the shit that the population eats. That's true. You'd have to get a grass-fed man. A grass-fed man steak. It'd be really hard to get a good man steak. It really would. You'd have to go into like the wild and get one of those like dudes that lives in a cabin. Probably got some good meat. My friend Nicole is disappointed you have a shirt on. Oh, what's up, Nicole? Missing the nips, huh? Missing the nips? It's all good. It's all good. They're still here. Look, the only time I wear a shirt is when I've got nothing on underneath, so nothing to fear. I'm packing. I'm still packing. I still got what you need. I still got what you need. Every once in a while, I got to cover up the nips just to let you all know what you're missing. It's like now you're inside. You're not able to go out. You're not able to go to your other places that you normally go. The businesses are closed. So now you realize, oh my God, I miss going there. I didn't realize how much I missed it. If I don't cover up the nips, you all get complacent. You just get used to it. You expect them. I'm here to make sure that you recognize you're not guaranteed any nips any day. So you're welcome. As always. They sure did. They sure did. That's a great fucking movie. It is a great fucking movie. If you never watched Alive, true story, great fucking movie. The only way I'd eat my man, he'd say thank you afterwards. Oh, hey, oh. I believe cannibalism actually caused a brain-eating disease, if I'm not mistaken. I believe so. I've heard that too. It's all right. It's all right. I'm not eager to try man steak. Just talking. Just spitballing here. Just talking. I heard humans taste like bacon. Well, now it's back on the table. Now I'm excited. I'm not above eating people if there's nothing else, no shame. Well, I mean, survival, right? Yeah, I wouldn't eat a vegan. At the same time, my food is vegan, so it's hard to say. You never know. See, I can't make that assumption. I've never had either human. I mean, it could be. Maybe vegan humans taste the best. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what makes a juicier human. Like a more succulent marbled man steak. I mean, there's women's steak too, but I mean, you generally want more mass. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. You got blocked on TikTok. From what? Angie recently got blocked on TikTok. How'd you get blocked? For telling a girl that obesity isn't a body goal and that if she can't tie her shoes, she isn't healthy. So how'd you get blocked? From her or you got blocked from TikTok? Better movie was Ravenous? What's that? You can eat Tess. Eh. I think we all could. If we ever have like a real food shortage, could feed probably a quarter of the country. You're welcome, Alyssa. Thanks for being here. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the insanity. We're talking about cannibalism. I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. If you're just showing up now, if you're just tuning in, there's a lot of, if you're wondering what's going on in the live chat, we're talking about cannibalism. Yeah, I feel like this podcast is really, really rough coming in the middle, right? If you come into this like halfway through, it's like, all right, what the fuck is going on? You have to catch up fast. you got to catch up fast. Like we're talking about cannibalism, we're talking about viruses, we're talking about lifting, we're talking about everything. Yeah. I mean, when we start talking about eating human meat, it gets legit. Everyone's like, huh, well, if you think about it, well, I'm going to survive. If I had to eat human meat to survive, I don't know if I'd really have too much, like, I don't know if I would think too much about it. I feel like people really freak out so much, like, oh my God, I'm eating. Like, if it's meat, it's meat. Like, you think it's really that much different than another animal? It really isn't. Not that I would. I don't want any of that. I don't want brain eating diseases and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm fine with my ribeye. I don't need a man steak. Just thinking. I would. Oh yeah, I fucking would. I fucking would. There we go. Pedro. Thank you, Pedro. This is one of the most hilarious podcasts ever, talking about human meat steaks, the Kung Flu virus, Papa's Trump impersonation, and some badass people. Oh, Ravenous was awesome. Watch it, about some Civil War soldiers who ate people and stole their power. Is that like a supernatural movie or is that a real movie? I'm going to Google it. Ravenous movie. Is it a new movie? I don't watch movies. 2017, 1999. Oh, David Arquette. Guy Pearce. No way. Look at that. Is a Western horror film directed. The film revolves around cannibalism in 1840s California, and some elements bear similarities to the story of the Donner Party and that of Alfred Packer. Well, that movie sounds ravenous. Sounds titillating. Guy Pearce is weird. Guy Pearce is weird. Should we gotta trend that, fam. Hashtag Guy Pearce is weird. Fucking Guy Pearce is weird. Amanda, even before all this personal isolation happened, I've been looking at rogue fitness bands. The super duper ones, problem is price. I have some other bands, but transitions and the metal clips prove to be a hazard. How so? I'm confused. My 4-year-old just can't help it and gets herself in trouble with them. Love bands, just need a safer option with her around. Any equivalent bands very similar to Rogue on Amazon? Reviews are all over the place in many of them. Okay, I'm confused, Amanda. So the metal clips prove to be a hazard. My 4-year-old just can't help it and gets herself in trouble with them. Don't get your 4-year-old near the bands. And when you're done with them, put them away. I don't understand what you mean. How does she get in trouble with metal clips? Citrine, I hate bands with the handles. Well, I have Body Elastics bands. Those are the best. With the clips, they're fucking phenomenal. With the handles, you have any attachment. I have other attachments for rope and stuff, a whole door apparatus. You can close them in the door. Fantastic. I mean, real quality bands that have like the metal clips that you can snap on and snap off. They can do weights up to like a couple 100 pounds. It's fantastic. I'm not sure exactly what you mean, but you can have the bands that are just bands around. You can have like they're metal handles that have like a little hook, and you can like hook them around the bands, or you just put on gloves or something, grab the bands and curl and do stuff. It's great if you have a door anchor, because you can take the bands that have just the loop, and if you have a door anchor, you can swap them through and do presses and stuff. And the reason why Rogue bands or any quality bands are expensive is because quality costs money. And when it comes to lifting equipment, there's like usually mid-range prices where you can kind of like hit or miss. A lot of these bands on Amazon or any of these bands, even Rogue products, a lot of this stuff is just generic and they just stamp their stuff on it. Like their kettlebells, for example, a lot of companies have the same kettlebell production as Rogue does probably. You know, a lot of these companies they have one supplier, and that supplier that does the steel and the molding, they stamp on Rogue, or they stamp on something else, you know? So with the kettlebells or with bands, you get the same bands from the same factory and they just like print your company on it, and they're just white labeled stuff. So sometimes ones are made at like specific places with specific, and then other ones are generic. So on Amazon, you get a lot of generics because people do those fulfilled by Amazon, those FBAs. So you have like one company that just stamps them. So you have a lot of ones that are just the same. That's why you have a lot of these no-name brands and they're like, oh, are these any good? They don't have a lot of reviews. It's usually the same stuff as the other ones. They just don't have as many sales because they don't have a brand. So a lot of it's the same actual equipment with a different logo on it or something. Not all of them, but a lot of them are all the same. A lot of them are all the same. Marbled man steak. Yeah. They steal their power and soul. Well, for those of you that are Swolenormous X members, recently released Swollen 7 bands, and those are just the first 5. There's tons of new workouts coming and tons of stuff, and I can't even tell you. It's hard for me to tell you how many fucking things are coming to Swolenormous X, like literally content overload. There's so much shit that's coming. Been doing so much fucking filming. I'm excited, so stay tuned. Stay tuned. Lots of things coming. So anyway, this one's from Sarah. And Sarah in the Swole fam says, no adjustable weight bench? It's okay. You can always create those angles on the floor. Flat press, barbell or dumbbells, lay flat on your back, legs out or feet together and knees bent, and feet together and press as required. Decline press, compound movement, hold a hip bridge and use barbell or dumbbells and press as you wish. Incline press, sit up straight on the floor, feet out, knees slightly bent, feet together, press overhead. In other words, there's a lot of things that you can do that can work your core, that can adjust. Yeah, it might not be perfect. And here's the honest truth. It might not be perfect. There's nothing that completely replaces an incline bench aside from an incline bench, but you can do other things that are mimicking the movements. And this is what's going to lead to people needing to be more creative. You just got to be more creative with your output. But like a set of bands and a door jamb, like something you can put in the door. Oh, you got everything you get everything you need. Is it the same as going to your gym and smashing barbells? It's not the same. Is it the same as having dumbbells? And it's not the same. It's just not the same. I mean, can you make it very similar? Sure. Can bands give you a hell of a fucking workout? Absolutely. But I'll tell you what, if I have my bands set to how much I can actually bench press, let's say someone could bench press 200 pounds, 300 pounds, doesn't matter. You have bands that go in a door. Can you lean and counterbalance enough to get a good workout and still be able to lift the bands with that same weight? You're not going to be able to. It's not going to be exactly the same. You need to be on a bench. You need to anchor yourself. You need to have that support. So it's not exactly the same, but you will also, with bands, you'll activate a lot more stabilizer muscles. You get a lot more of a unique range of motion. You'll have that progressive overload during the movement when you're stretching the band. So there's a lot of different aspects to band training that you'll get that you don't get with dumbbells. And some of the stuff that I have coming out for Swolenormous X is nasty when we have supersets. Oh, I got some serious fucking shit that you guys, it's going to blow your nips off. So if you're a Swolenormous X member, stay consistent, do the Swollen 7 bands, dig into all the programs and stuff. You got your Swollen 7 dumbbells, all the stuff that's coming, Swollen 7 core. All these sections are going to give you the framework for the next shit that's coming. It's going to fucking blow your tits off. If you have tits, it's going to blow your tits off. If you're a man and you don't have tits, but you got man nips, it's going to blow your man nips off. It's going to blow the nips off that man steak. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You feel? Next one. This is great. This one's from Paul. And he said, streaming some Daily Swole on my Bluetooth speaker, legs ignite stream through my Fire Stick, and finally pulling out the bands I bought a year ago. No gym, still no excuses. So some gorilla grunts for Paul getting it fucking done. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Paul. Fucking making it happen. Good man. Band game fucking strong. Oh, is that it? Is that it? I thought I had more. I thought I had more stories. Well, more stories tomorrow. It's all good. Well, thanks, Jessica. Appreciate it. Papa, you come up with some gnarly supersets. The gnarly funk. The gnarly funk. Yeah, I mean, bands are bands. You just got to get quality bands. They're all the same, pretty much. They're really like all the same. I mean, the quality might be different from certain ones. It's just important to be consistent. And like I said, a lot of people don't have a ton of equipment. You can get bands. You can get bands. And yes, some are definitely better than others, but it's also better than nothing. and you have to adjust I think what's really important for this time is to adjust your expectations, is really what, like a lot of what I've been saying about training. I think that's really the thing, is adjusting your expectations. Are you going to bulk like crazy and build the same kind of body and the same kind of mass as you did before? No. No, unless you have the same shit that you're doing at the gym. There's a bunch of different, all right, because there's a bunch of different factors. It's not just the equipment. So a lot of you have a full home gym. Okay, but you might go to the gym. So even if you have, let's say you have dumbbells at home that go up to 100, let's just say, all right, and hashtag step up to win today's Swole card. I haven't forgotten hashtag step up. That's a nice one. So let's say you have 100-pound dumbbells at the gym, and you also have 100-pound dumbbells at home, like dumbbells. Let's say you have a whole set. Let's say you have a power block or Bowflex. You have dumbbells up to 100 at home, dumbbells up to 100 at the gym. Let's say you only do dumbbells. You have a bench at home, you have a bench at the gym. There are things that, there are more factors than just the equipment. It's also the intensity. A lot of people don't train as hard at home than as they do at the gym. Because when you go to the gym, you're in one place, you can focus, you're going there, you're getting your head in the zone, you're fucking going there, you're doing your thing. But then you're at home, you're on your phone, your kid's running around, or you go to the bathroom and you check out something on the computer, or you pause for a second, I'll come back, you get a phone call, or your wife comes home. A lot of people just don't train as hard at home as they do at the gym. So even with the same equipment, they don't fucking push it. Some people do. My point is, there's more factors than just, oh, I don't have this weight at home. Like I find I'm training just as hard, if not harder, than I do at the gym. Like I'm loving my home workouts. I'm fucking loving it because it's convenient for me. It saves me time from getting ready and going to the gym. I could just fucking do it here. I have a lot of the stuff already, so I'm working on things. I'm doing a lot of content for X. I'm doing a lot of stuff for myself that I haven't done. A lot of things that maybe you go to the gym that they don't have available. You know, I'm not going to go to the gym and bring tons and tons of fucking bands everywhere. That's annoying. And, you know, so it's cool. I'm training in a different way. I'm working things in a different way, which means I'm hitting my muscles in a way that I haven't hit with the same volume at the gym. Because when I go to the gym, it's dumbbells, it's the pulleys and stuff, but it's also dumbbells, barbells, stuff that I normally wouldn't do at home anyway. But now that I built out my home gym a little bit and gotten some other stuff, I could do a lot of the same shit here. Maybe I can't go quite as heavy because I don't have a barbell that can load up to 315, but do I need to? No. Do I need to risk injury like that? No. Is that going to make me more functional? No. Is that going to help me live longer? No. Like getting stronger to a point, but after there's a point of limited returns. You don't have to be endlessly strong. That doesn't help you linearly. Like you should be able to be strong enough for your daily activities. You should be strong. It's great to pursue strength, but I mean, where does it stop? 200-pound bench, 250, 350. Like there's a point where it just doesn't fucking matter anymore. Straight up. It just doesn't fucking matter. If you're a power lifter and that's your passion, you just fucking love going heavier, that's different. That's fine. You can have an interest. You can like doing that. But strength has a component to building muscle. And they cross over in many ways, but you don't have to get endlessly strong to build endless amounts of muscle. You'll max out your normal genetic capacity. And I've built tons of muscle and sculpted my physique without ever getting as strong as I possibly could have. I can get a lot stronger. I never really squatted more than 400. I've never deadlifted more than like 500. I just kind of stopped. I lost interest. It was like super fucking heavy and I did it. I'm like, all right, I'm good. I don't care. I don't care about deadlifting 600 pounds. Irrelevant, unnecessary. Squatting 400, unnecessary. Squatting 315, it's still unnecessary. It really is unnecessary for 99% of people. 99% of people, it's like, what are you doing it for? How many people want to be healthier? Most people. How many people want to get stronger? Fine. How many people want to build muscle? Great. Like the things that are most important to people is not just endless strength, but that's how we quantify things. Oh, more money is better. More of this is better. More weight is better. It looks better with more things, more size, everything's a bit more. It's bullshit. A lot of it's bullshit. My posts aren't making it in the Facebook group. What are you posting? We have a ton of fucking posts, by the way. The best thing that I can recommend is make sure you're adding to existing posts because not every post can get approved. And it depends on what you're posting too. check the group rules, or you can send us an email if there's anything that you think is being missed. Our moderators try to spread it out as much as possible. But, you know, when you have like 40, 50 posts a day, it's like not everyone can get through. It's just too much. Did you see Body by Jake? Holy fuck. Isn't that guy from like 30 years ago doing workouts with household items? No. I'm so sick of these home workouts. Like, hey, lift a broom, lift this. Okay. You mean you can put water in a bucket and lift it? Oh my God, I never thought of that. People need to get some fucking creativity, goddammit. No, I haven't seen it, nor will I go look at it. But cool. I mean, look, there's weight is weight. If you want to really lift, hey, get 2 buckets. Like the buckets from like Home Depot, or, you know, just fucking put some sand in it, fill it with water and lift. You have to control it so the water doesn't spill out. A gallon of water is about 8 pounds. What, 8 1/4? Put 3 gallons in, you got 25-pound dumbbells. You can't do all the stuff you can do with normal dumbbells, but you can fucking do shrugs and you can do some curls and shit. Squats and lunges, maybe. You know, whatever. All those home workouts are trash. Oh, so many of these things are fucking garbage. I love seeing these guys that are juiced out of their minds. Like, do this at home with a band. Oh, bullshit. You're going to a fucking gym and training normally. You have a gym in your fucking basement. You go to a gym and you unlock it. You're not fucking training at home with a towel. Yeah, a lot of people are just, look, this is just for clicks and views. I don't do like, Papa, do a home workout. Do some push-ups, some squats, some fucking pull-ups. Do some goddamn lunges. Stop being a fucking baby. Do a home workout. Yeah, I do all that stuff for my fucking members because we're crushing it. Nothing changes. Everyone that's clamoring for home workouts, these are people that are not prepared. You're not prepared. You're not prepared to be consistent. People that are in the Swole fam are fucking prepared for this. We've been prepared. Most of you have shit at home. We saw it coming. Been talking about it for a long time that gyms are going to be closing. Get your shit ready. Had the Amazon store up there, like all the fucking shit. I've been talking about it. Fucking get your stuff. Nothing changes. That's why it seems like, literally, that's why it seems like all of this. That's why it seems like all of this that we're dealing with, like our little, it's a bubble. The Swole fam, it's like a little bubble, but I feel like everyone outside is scrambling and like, oh my God, what the fuck am I going to do? And I almost feel like we're in here like it's a Wednesday. I know the work situation and your schedule and shit has changed, but in terms of the fitness and the stuff that we always do, like nothing has changed. If anything, we're doing more content. Everyone's scrambling to do online classes. Like, hey, check out my online class. Okay, you're talking about another fucking day. Nothing magical. We're doing classes streamed from home because our gym is closed. Wow, I remember my first beer. It's like fucking catch up. Fine. Everyone, we're doing business as usual. The same fucking shit. And that's the beautiful thing about what we're doing and what we've created here is that this is literally pillar number 7. Are you adaptable? Are you adaptable? Are you resilient? If you're not adaptable, you will never be consistent. You have to adapt. Shit will always hit the fan. And if you're not ready, then you're going to fall off and then you're vulnerable. And if you're vulnerable, you're not going to get long-term results nor will you maximize it. You need to fucking be impenetrable. There's always vulnerability. Minimize your vulnerability and you won't have a problem. You have a home gym? Great. Gym's closed? Okay. Oh my God, we have to stay home. Cool. Nothing's changed with Swolenormous X. Nothing's changed with my content whatsoever. And I'm not saying that to flex or to brag, but literally, what's the best way to be flexible, to create content, to build something that can be mobile, that can help the most people, that can be the most effective in improving people's lives? This is all my experience from all my training, from all my teaching, from my education, my personal experience, everything. And that's where I created Swolenormous X, because I've seen all the loopholes and all the the white space and the failures of doing in-person training, of doing group exercise, of all these fucking weight loss techniques and all these fucking supplements. I've seen all the shit that doesn't fucking work, and I still see it. And even with all the technology in the world, I'm still seeing all the shit that people still say that doesn't fucking work. Or it works, but it's only a small sliver of the whole. They're missing the other 98%. That's all I see are people focusing on one fucking thing that doesn't fucking work. They're missing the fundamentals. They're missing the structure. They're missing the approach. They're missing it. So I'm not missing it. We're not missing it. We're fucking doing it. Yeah, Bruce, same way. I feel I'm so invigorated. I'm so invigorated. I'm so inspired to train and to bust my fucking ass with, quote, limited equipment. I feel fucking great. I feel great. I feel great. And I'm also choosing to feel great. And I'm also doing things during my day to feel great. So I'm not just sitting here like saying, I feel great. I feel great. If I make a poster, if I have the secret, and if I just say I feel great, then I'm going to feel great. Yeah, I tell myself I feel great. I tell myself I'm going to crush it. I tell myself I'm going to get shit done. And then I get shit done. And then I feel great. And then I crush it. And then I get shit done. It's like, I had a great day today. Why can't you have a great day? It's your choice. It's your choice. Choose. Choose. Elizabeth Lake Gillis. I talked to so many friends and family using the pandemic as an excuse to eat like absolute garbage. Comfort food. The term makes me so angry. Yeah. That's what lazy fucking people say. It's an excuse. For most people, they're using this as an excuse to be fat, lazy fucks. And it's disgusting. Jessica. Never rely on a business for your fitness. 1,000%. 1,000%. And that was my biggest vulnerability. Personally, that was my biggest vulnerability because I didn't have a whole home gym. I never really trained at home. I had some bands, I had the stuff, but I didn't have all the stuff to be like, okay, if I have to train at home, I can get my fucking workout in. I didn't have all the shit that I wanted. And when I saw this spreading and I saw people were like, businesses were kind of closing, and I'm like, the gyms are going to fucking close everywhere. No question about it. My gym was still open. I stopped going there. I bought as much stuff as I feasibly could that I thought I would need, that I could fit with space and stuff like that. And then boom, wouldn't you know it, shit closes. And I realized when I started building this stuff out, and I realized how vulnerable I was, because if I didn't have this shit, then, oh my God, what am I going to do? How am I going to film this? How am I going to show this? How am I going to keep my own fitness up? How am I going to do these demos? Yeah. Never be vulnerable, especially with your fitness, your health, your food, like everything. You have to, there's always going to be a vulnerability, but a lot of people are really fucking vulnerable. There you go. There you go. It's a challenge. That's fucking it. That's it. Will Spray. I'm taking on figuring out how to get shit done strictly at home as an extra challenge. That's exactly what it is. It's a challenge. It's a challenge that we can overcome, that we can face head on. And then eventually you'll be able to go back to your gym. Eventually, what that's going to look like or when, I don't know. No one does, but eventually you'll be able to go do that. And for me personally, I don't know if I will. I don't know if I will go back. I don't know. Or to what capacity, or for doing what. I don't know. I mean, it's cool. It's great. But I'm having fun with this. I don't know. We'll see. Oscar, same here, Papa. I'm still doing Scorched Earth. No problem with resistance bands. Great pump. Oh, it's fantastic. And plus, especially because of the climate and the situation, now all the content is with a focus that I know people are doing it at home. So the next portions, this coming week of Scorched Earth, I think I'm going to tweak things a little bit and adjust some things depending on what else I can get filmed, because I know everyone is doing Scorched Earth at home. So before we had all this thing, when Scorched Earth launched, it was like, hey, you could do this at home, of course, but you can do this at the gym. Now it's like, well, anyone that's doing any of the programming is doing it at fucking home. So all of it has to kind of, get biased towards that. So as much as anything can get swapped out, there's so much fucking content. I'm going to help. You're all going to get fucking yoked. Wait till all the core stuff, those that have bands, the core ones that I released, the Swollen 7 core, were just body weight stuff without a bench, all that stuff. Now the upcoming ones for core and stuff are going to start using more like the bands. I'll start doing ones with like benches and other apparatuses. So if you don't have those, you can go and do the other ones, but there's gonna be a lot more advanced for people that do have more equipment. That's why I did the poll in the group for what equipment that you have. So if you didn't go vote on that poll, I think everyone did, but go and vote what equipment you have. That way I know what people have the most of, because a lot of the stuff coming out, I'm going to bias towards what most people have access to. You know, if we're doing tons of stuff with ankle weights and 20 people have ankle weights, it's like, it doesn't make much sense. But there will be ankle weight stuff. I have some, you can kind of see them right here. There's a 25 pounder and a 15 pounder. I got some fucking heavy because you want some glutes. We got some cool glute programs coming and shit. Oh, there's a lot of stuff. Oh, there's so much stuff. Never give up. That's right. Phil got a hell of a workout in today, not stopping. Scorched earth. Hell yeah. Oscar, I refuse to give up. Yeah, I refuse. Papa, you just don't like people. I like people. I don't like bullshit. I don't like lazy mentalities. Most people just aren't worth surrounding yourself with. I just have I have a low tolerance. I have a very low tolerance for bullshit and for shitty people and inauthentic people. Very, very strong spidey sense. Like I just can't handle like, nope. Don't like it. Let's see, Anna, I'm considering canceling my gym membership just because the situation has shown how much is possible without access to one. For sure. I mean, I still have a gym membership. I need to cancel my yoga. There's a lot of stuff I got to cancel. I'm not going to be using it. Wasted money. It's tough. A lot of businesses are going to go under just because it doesn't make sense. I'm all about supporting local businesses, but I'm not going to pay $100 a month or something to something I'm not using or, can't go to. It just doesn't make sense for anyone. Like anyone, that's just, a lot of people are going to be canceling shit. Never give up. Never surrender. Annika, Schoolender, only in primer week and definitely changing to look leaner, stronger, and healthier. Going to look different by day 90. Fuck yeah, girl. Hell yeah, you are. I mean, this is a great opportunity to fucking lean out. Let's cut. Cut. Papa Swole 2020. You guys are going to love these new envelopes for the Swole cards. You guys want your Papa Swole 2020 envelopes? Oh, yeah. Wait till your Swole cards come in. All right, fam. Anyway, let's give up this Swole card. Give up. I don't want to give it up. I want to keep it all for myself. Anyway. Step up. Remember, if you want to learn more about the Swole fam, if you want to join the Swole fam, I was mentioning that Swole TV. I mean, everyone has access to Swole TV. If you're a Swole fam member, if you're an unlimited access member, if you have a yoga membership, if you have access to the Swole fam, you have access to Swole TV. So there's a lot of stuff after a lot of these updates come. There's a lot of new stuff that's coming, including Drive Mo Gaining Uncensored. That's going to be exclusively inside Swole TV, as well as, and we'll do some more polls and stuff, just some fun shit. We're going to have a lot of fun and all the other stuff in Swole TV, like the Procast and other content. So just stay tuned, stay plugged into the Facebook group and stuff where we do the polls and everything. And we'll be doing some feelers and shit for some new content there after I keep on vomiting stuff into Swolenormous X. So there's tons of new releases coming this week. And I'm excited for every single week. There's always something to look forward to and doing another major release this week. If you thought last week was epic, this week's going to be equally as epic. Got so much stuff coming. So very excited. So let's do a little giveaway here with the Swole card. Here we go, fam. A little music for it? A little music? Oh yeah, here we go. Swole card, 1419. Thank you for coming. Thank you for showing up to the Swolecast. Scrolling. Who's got to step up? Who's got to step up? Who's got to step up? Scrolling. And there we go. Pedro Velasquez. Congratulations. I don't know what you were talking about, but this comment was just kind of like, here. Okay, so congratulations, bruh. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com with SwoleCard1419 in the subject and your mailing address in the body of the email. So congratulations, Pedro. Very nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Everyone say congratulations, Pedro. Congratulations, Pedro. Everyone Everyone say congratulations, Pedro. Be nice. Be nice. Oh, you sons of bitches.
Come on, stop whining.
Don't be a baby. You can win tomorrow. Because today was 1419, which means tomorrow is 1420. 1420. That's amazing. We're just as if you didn't know what it was. What's tomorrow going to be? Well, it's another one. So I'm really grateful that all of you are here. I'm really grateful that all of you are tuned in. I know generally we have more people watching live when it's earlier in the day, so maybe tomorrow will be earlier, try to get this done. I like to mix it up a little bit, but we do it every single day, no matter what. So I appreciate you being here and everyone for tuning in and for that feedback. If you're a part of the Swole fam, make sure you go drop a comment on one of those posts that I shared. Make sure you go through the post. And if you are, thinking about starting a post in the group, make sure that you also give more feedback on posts that already exist. So if you see a post that's similar to something that you are going to post, add a comment, because I know a lot of times people are going to submit a lot of posts and it takes time for those to get approved to make sure that everything is on topic and on track. Just make sure that you also are commenting on other people's posts and adding more conversation there to topics that are already generated. It just makes sense. So I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's still focusing and still getting your shit done. And just stay tuned to the Facebook group because I'll be doing some more polls and getting some more feedback for upcoming content releases and stuff and getting a feel for what you want to see next. Just like we did this week when I was talking about what piece of equipment you have and which section you're most excited for, because there's going to be a lot of things that I want to put out. And then it's going to be like, okay, we have all this. Which ones do you guys want to see first? Or what do you want to see more of next? So those polls are going to be very essential for what gets built out over the coming months, because a lot of these sections are just starting. Like we just launched like the Swole 7 Core and the bands and all these different sections, in addition to all the amazing stuff that we already have in X. So then it's a matter of just filling up and, tying off loose ends, dotting the I's, crossing the T's, and just adding much more content. So I have tons of ideas. There's no shortage of that. And there's a lot of stuff that's even upcoming that I haven't even announced yet. So I'm very excited to bring more of that to all of you. So stay tuned for all those good things. And I'll see you tomorrow for episode 1420 of the Most Muscular Swolecast, Beardcast, Broadcast, Gamecast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleazecast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps, and I'll see you tomorrow for 1420. Peace, McGeese, Deuce, Magoose, yeah boy, Papa Swolio, out.